Yo, what's up? Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji here with another review. Now, today's review is going to be on the 1988 Hong Kong martial arts action comedy film classic from the Golden Harvest Studio and part of the Girls and Guns genre. The Inspector Wears Skirts. Excuse me. It stars Sibelle Hu, Cynthia Rothrock, Carl Hoy, Regina Kent, Ellen Chan, and Bridgewater, Sandra Lee Pooi-Ling, Stanley Fung, Mars, Jeff Falcon, let's see, Alex Toe, Ellen Chan, Jonah Chan, and many more. Let's not forget the awesome Jeff Falcon as well. The fight choreography is done by the Jackie Chan Stunt Team, aka Jackie Chan Stuntman Association. Cinematographers Andrew Lau, Ao Kam Hung, yeah, Andrew Lau and Ao Kam Hun. Editor Peter Chun, yeah, and Kun Chun Tak. Screenwriters Kam-Fu and Kwong. Produced by Jackie Chan and directed by Wellson Chen. Yeah, I've wanted to talk about this for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to finish watching it before I started reviewing it. So, yeah. Now, before I continue on with this review, if y'all hear any background noises and things like that, that is my family. Just want to give y'all a heads up just in case y'all hear it, even though it's quiet right now. Anyways, I'm going to read the synopsis as best as possible in the back of this dope ass Blu-ray courtesy of 88 Films. So here goes, y'all. A team of high-kicking female super cops prove themselves a match for any man alive as they tackle foes from terrorists to jewel thieves. Action icon Jackie Chan put together a supreme team of lethal ladies, including Shaw Brothers icon Kawawan Yinghong from My Young Auntie, and American martial arts star Cynthia Rothrock, with films like Ready Wrongs and China O'Brien, excuse me. The action scenes for these beauties on the beat are delivered by Jackie Chan's own stunt team, who also co-star in the film. Inspector Wears Skirts blends slapstick comedy with high-impact action to deliver more fun than should be lawful. Pretty decent description of the plot right there, and I apologize for messing up on the China O'Brien, you know what I'm saying? My apologies, y'all. This is what I get for trying to read this too fast. You get me? I gotta stop doing that shit. Anyways, y'all, the story in this film is actually pretty fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously, you know what I'm saying? Which I definitely like. You know, the story isn't deep, you know what I'm saying? And it's not complex either, but, it's written well enough to keep you interested, you know what I'm saying? And it keeps you invested on the characters. And speaking of which, a lot of the characters are pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Especially both the male and females, you know what I'm saying? Especially, the skirts team, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they all have their personality, each has their own personalities and things of that nature. And, and they try their best to put their differences aside to work as a team, which I like, you know what I'm saying? And, the comedy in this film is pretty hilarious, you know what I'm saying? And, the writers, Kam-Fu and Kwong, yeah, they definitely did their thing with the script, you get me? Sibelle Hu, Cynthia Rothrock, Carl Y, the late great Regina Kent, Ellen Chan, Jonah Chan, Sandra and a couple of others. They all did a fantastic job in their roles, playing as the members of the Skirts unit, you know what I'm saying? And again, Sibelle Hu did an awesome job, as always, as Madam Wu. And Cynthia Rothrock is awesome, as Madam Wu's superior, which is cool, you know what I'm saying? No complaints there. She's basically she's the straight character and all the goofiness, which is pretty cool, a pretty good balance if you ask me. Jeff Falcon, as the leader of the robbers, or the main leaders, excuse me. he definitely did his thing, you know, in his role, you know what I'm saying? You know, especially when he does like the monkey kung fu, which we'll get to in the action section of this review. Yeah, you know, all the actors definitely did their thing with this. So the story, characters, and acting all get a 5 out of 5 in my opinion, and the comedy also gets a 5 out of 5 as well. Now, the action is just phenomenal, and it's very well choreographed by the Jackie Chan stunt team. You know what I'm saying? They definitely did their thing, especially in the opening fight in the beginning of the film, which is cool with Sibelle and Cynthia Rothrock taking care of these ninjas. Basically, that's basically what they are, ninjas. You know what I'm saying? Kicking their asses and shit, and also using their guns too, which is cool. Um, yeah, the training sequences in this film was also pretty cool and pretty fun. You know, the skating ring scene is pretty well choreographed and very hilarious. You know what I'm saying? The end fight between the Skirts unit and the jewelry robbers also pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the case of Cynthia Rothrock using some Eagle Claw Kung Fu and some Fire Animal Style Kung Fu, and Jeff Falcon using Monkey Kung Fu, which is awesome. And we also get to see some traditional Chinese Kung Fu weapons in that end fight too, which is pretty nice. And especially in the case of Carl Y using the 3-section staff, which is pretty awesome, pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? She's a great martial arts actress. You know what I'm saying? Especially in her days at Shaw Bros. When she worked with Oaghaji. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the fight scenes were very well choreographed, very well shot, very well edited, and very well lit. And the film as a whole was shot very well too, you know, especially in these different locations in Hong Kong, you know what I'm saying, the different buildings and stuff like that. Even the movie set, which is what was used for Jackie Chan's Project A Part 2, which is pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? So, no complaints there. And the music, pretty catchy, you know what I'm saying? Pretty fun too, no complaints there. So, the action, cinematography, editing, lighting, and music all get a 5 out of 5 on this. And I want to say make sure who's the composer. Yeah, I can't really find it. Oh well. Overall, the Inspector World Skirts is a fun 1988 Hong Kong martial arts action comedy film from Golden Harvest. You know what I'm saying? I definitely recommend y'all checking this out. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a fan of the girls and guns genre of Hong Kong martial arts action films. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you're a fan of Cynthia Rothrock and Taiwanese actress Sibelle. So, and Jackie Chan definitely did his thing in producing this film too. No complaints there. So yeah, this film gets a 5 out of 5. Hopefully y'all enjoy this review, despite some of the hiccups here and there, and I apologize once again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me know what y'all think about the Inspector World Skirts in the comments below if y'all watched it already. Y'all can hit that like button and share it if y'all enjoy this video. Y'all can subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to keep y'all notified on the uploads if y'all enjoy this type of content. Y'all can also follow me on my other social media accounts and stay tuned for more reviews and more of the videos along the way. So all that said, this is your boy, Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji, aka the Perfect Sensei from the West Coast, signing out. Peace.